Okay, so we have Ainz, aka the Sorcerer King, aka the Supreme One, aka Momanga. I could keep going, but enough of me glazing. We're here to talk about the Raid of Nazarick and how this man Ainz is ore farming the entire time. Now, if you haven't seen Overlord, there will be huge spoilers ahead, and I also recommend watching this absolute masterpiece of an isekai. Now let's get into why I call this the Tomb of Bodies. So a lot of adventurers were getting hired to investigate and explore a dungeon that has never been seen before. And of course, that dungeon is Nazarick. Only if these people knew the absolute terror they would find there. So before they all went to Nazarick, Ainz had disguised himself as an adventurer named Momon of Darkness. And that name is clean though. He asked the adventurers why they had decided to explore these tombs, and their answer was for the amount of money. Well, that does make sense after all. So after they waited till night, all the adventurers climbed over the walls of Nazarick and started their scavenge. So this party right here discovers a chest, and when they open it, they discover a whole lot of booty. Like this dude right here looks like he discovered heaven.
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
So now they're all grouped up again at the entrance of Nazarick. So before going in, this old dude told him that him and his party are going to stay outside and look for secret entrances, making them our first victims. So now the other parties are going inside, and what we get first is this creepy ass corridor. And now it's time to officially kick off the raid. To start it off, a squad of level 1 skeletons pulled up on them, and these guys are fooling around and laughing their asses off thinking it's gonna be easy. But at least bro right here is still being cautious. So Ainz on the outskirts of Nazarick is about to return back home and have Pandora's actors swap with him. So Ainz back home, he immediately gets greeted by Albedo. If only I could swap places with Ainz. So Ainz is about to prepare to surprise the adventurers with something huge. And before I continue, this dude Ainz told Albedo not to let any of the adventurers leave unharmed. Like bro, I don't even remember if any of them left alive. Remember these guys from before? Yeah, they're currently just walking outside of Nazarick talking about random stuff until they get pulled up on by the Pleiades. Also, why does this one have a gun? Now imagine living in a world with swords, magic, and bows, and then your op just pulled up on you with a gun. Like she got a full-on Halo rifle. And before the fade happens, this doofus right here just had to insult the maids. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. You maids doing a terrible job keeping this place clean. This place stink. Which sealed their fate even more. So now the Pleiades are talking about how they're just gonna make their deaths extremely painful, which is diabolical. So they summon the nigga skeletons to fight them because they aren't allowed to do it themselves. So the fight begins, and this is just sad, bro. Like I said, they were the first victims. So this old dude was the last one standing until he got made into this picture right here. So now here comes the crazy part. Alpha told them to heal any of them who are still alive and send them to the prisons, which is insane. Not only do I get beat down, but I also get thrown in jail. That's a crazy move right there. Moving on, this party is currently getting chased by a group of magic casting skeletons. So while running away, they find a janitor's closet and run into it. And because of this, that marks party victim 2. They were standing over a teleportation circle, which led them to where I feel is the worst part of the tomb. They got teleported into a room full of bugs. They were knee deep in a sea full of bugs. And then the king bug was talking about how their children haven't eaten in a long time. And screw it, run the clip.
No, Dada, no! I don't want to die here!
Oh, and we're not done. The other guy who was with them got teleported somewhere else, which is, oh god, it has to be worse.
Oh, I just know you love my massages so much, baby.
This poor soul got pinned to a wall, stripped butt booty naked, and was being caressed by a freaky humanoid octopus.
What do you mean by that?
Do you see the absolute terror in his face? It was the end for this guy. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Bye-bye, bro, because you're never coming back from this. So now it comes to this guy. And in all honesty, he deserved what happened to him. So he's about to duel this big-ass rat, and everybody's watching. And he got washed so bad. So he starts forcing his elf captain to use enchantment magic on him. Why do I got you here for? Use your goddamn magic! And even with that, bro got both his arms chopped off. He is completely mid. And to make it worse and better for us, the elves he had for captives were kicking bro's lifeless body. And now we're about to hit the best part in this entire arc. So the party we've come to love so much was about to enter the arena of
doom and despair.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
For this next matchup, we have the four foolish humans versus the king of darkness, Ainz.
I don't know who the fuck these niggas think they are pulling up to my crib.
Hey, but that was clean though, huh? Bro was aura farming all the way to the battlefield, and the leader of the party immediately tried to beg Ainz for forgiveness. Lord Ainz, we ask for your forgiveness. Please let us walk away from this.
I'm afraid I can't do that, nigga. As you walk into my crib and try to steal my shit, I can't let that slide. Quiet, monkey.
So after that peaceful talk, bro told Ainz what if they were given permission to be there. So Ainz humored them and let him talk. So bro made up a fake story on how a friend of Ainz told him that they could have permission to be there. And of course, that was BS. So now Ainz out here tweaking.
You dirty monkeys! Dare spit lies on the face of Ainz. You filthy baboons walked across my floors, my home, and tried to make me believe my dead homie is alive. You disgusting apes deserve nothing but death, and more death. I will rip you to shreds, you nasty chimpanzees. Well, that's how I feel.
So after Ainz's temper tantrum, he donned on his battle gear, and now the fight begins. And this fight was the equivalent of an adult picking on children. None of their attacks are doing anything. And one thing you can find about Ainz, he is the ultimate capper. This liar saying with a team like theirs, he's the one with a disadvantage. Like bro, who are you trying to fool? So he put away the sword and shield. Get it? Sword and shield.
Oh brother, this guy stinks!
Okay, I'll stop. So he swapped to magic and he hit this clean ass pose. And these guys thought he had no magical presence at all. So their mage did a quick scan of this guy's aura and found nothing. So Ainz took off his magical dripless ring of concealing and all of his aura flooded out. She was so strong it made the huzz fall to her knees and start vomiting. I have never seen no one react like this before. Like she was in a complete panic. I mean, I kinda get it. Like look at this man's aura!
Black, get him the fuck out of here!
So they get back to the squabble and Ainz activated the spell Black Stink. So he teleports behind this half-elf and was just about to hit her with Black Stink. So the leader knocks her out the way and uses all of his top tier attacks just for it to tickle Ainz.
Are you serious right now, bro?
So Ainz grabs him by the face, picks him up, and uses Black Stink. And bro was unable to continue. So the rest of the team tells the mage girl to escape while they hold off Ainz. So she leaves the battlefield hoping to escape, but then Ainz tells Shoutier to follow her and to strike fear in her heart, make her believe she has no hope of escape, then kill her mercifully. Yeah, so who wrote the script? Because I got some questions for them. But then Ainz drops this fire quote, "For those who dare march into Nazarick, death is not a punishment, but a release from pure suffering." So while she's flying away, she stops at a tree to process everything that just happened, but while doing that, Shoutier finds her. Yeah, RIP by the way. So back to these guys. Ainz defeats them with Black Stink and wins the fight. So he tells Aura to take these two to Gasha Kugel. Yeah, I know I butchered that. So the last guy asks Ainz what awaits him. So Ainz basically says, "I'm going to experiment with your holy magic." So back to this chick, she is running for her life being chased by Shoutier. She hits the edge of the map, and bro, you just have to feel sorry for her. Like, I don't even want to say what happened to her, but Shoutier just decided to go freak mode on her, and yeah, rest in peace. Also, did I mention she has two little sisters she was trying to take care of as well? Yeah, they ain't never seen her again. Also, did I mention this entire raid was orchestrated by Ainz? Yeah, this arc has to be one of my favorites of the series, man. It was so good. But for right now, later.